Today we will be finding out what would happen if Kevin Durant stayed with the Warriors. Kevin Durant left the Warriors after the 2018 through 2019 NBA season and then proceeded to join the Brooklyn Nets. Kevin Durant has not won a ring since he left Steph Curry and the Warriors, so today we're seeing what would happen if he never requested a trade out of the Bay and stuck throughout the Warriors during their rough period. Steph Curry does make the All-NBA first team for us. Trae Young also won MVP, averaged 39-10, a steal, really good stats, almost impossible to beat. And then we have KD on the All-NBA third team. This is one of my favorite times in the leagues because right now we have PG and Russell Westbrook on the Thunder. The Lakers pretty much still have some of their young core intact. Ben Simmons is still pretty much in his prime. John Wall is still a great NBA player. We have AD still on the Pelicans. Kawhi's on the Raptors. The Suns have Ayton, Devin Booker, Mikal Bridges, unless they did make some trades. Doesn't look like it. Actually, they have DeAndre Ayton coming off the bench, which is odd. We do have the regular 2018 through 19 Warriors. We got Curry averaging 33-6-5 a steal, KD with 26-8-4 a steal over a block, Clay with 23-3 a steal, half a block. DeMarcus Cousins, who was dealing with injuries, so he wasn't nearly this good on his time with the Warriors, averaged 16-8-2 a steal and a block. Draymond with 5-6-1 and 1. Andre Iguodala off the bench with 4-4 a steal, almost a block. Kevon Looney with 7 rebounds, 4 points. Damian Lee was 7, and then Andrew Bogut with 2 and 5. I am going to be looking to trade players like Draymond Green, DeMarcus, and Iguodala this upcoming season. The Warriors got rid of Iguodala a while back anyway for a little bit, then he came back to the roster. We got to keep KD happy, so I got to get rid of Draymond. And DeMarcus is kind of ring chasing in this time period. Plus, he's up to an 87 right now, which is really surprising. So I'm going to be looking to trade some of those players. We're going to keep Curry, Clay, and KD, obviously, as we 4-1 in the first round. Then we 4-2 the Rockets. We're playing the Timberwolves, who have Tyus Jones, Jeff Teague, Jimmy, Cat, and Mitchell Robinson. That is a huge team. This is kind of like the current day Timberwolves. They got Luol Deng, Andrew Wiggins, Josh Okogie off the bench. Low key, if they would just we're gonna help them out so they have more of a chance against the team we have. We're going to move Jimmy to the 2. That means Luol will start at the 3. And then Jeff Teague will start at the point guard position. And Tyus Jones will now be coming off the bench. Yeah, that roster, that's totally the current day Timberwolves with different players as we sweep them. And Curry is just in his bag right now. 31-5-6 over 2 steals for Western Conference Finals MVP. This is exactly what happened this year. They played the Raptors in this NBA season and they lost. It was due to injuries. Obviously, the Warriors have gotten kind of lucky with some of the injuries that they face in the playoffs. It happens every year with teams, though. But, like, the entire roster was out, and the Raptors easily won a championship this year. Kawhi's averaging 23-7, 6 assists, 2 steals. Just an absolute beast. Danny Green is kind of in his prime, question mark. I mean, his prime was really in San Antonio, but it's really not bad for Toronto. Kyle Lowry is definitely in, like, the leaving form of his prime. As we actually lose the first game, we take it back in game 2 and game 3. Game 4 also goes right to us, and then they take game 5 and game 6, which makes this a 7-game series. And it's not off to a good start as we do come back towards the end of the first quarter there, and we lose the second by 1 point, and then we're just non-existent in the third quarter. Wow, we're down by 10 with 2 minutes to go, and we end up losing in our first NBA season as the Toronto Raptors once again win this season. Kawhi Finals MVP with 28-5-2 steals. I need to go look at playoff stats because what happened there, guys? It looked like that should have been an easy chip. Curry with over 30 points, Clay with 20, Kevin Durant with 24, DeMarcus 15, 7, and 3, half a steal, a block. Really not bad. Like I said, we're probably going to package him and Draymond, and we're going to probably trade Andre Iguodala for bench depth. Our bench really isn't that insane. I was a big fan of Damian Lee on this team, though. I wasn't even able to re-sign Iguodala. We just didn't have the cap for it. I did trade DeMarcus Cousins in a second-round pick for a young Sabonis, who essentially is going to play the Draymond role on offense anyway, with ball handoffs and off-ball screens and stuff like that for Curry, Clay, and KD. And then I also was able to trade Kevon Looney and Draymond Green for Karl Anthony Towns, who was pretty young as well, as this takes us to a 69-win season, which is low-key nuts. Ben Simmons has won MVP, Zion Rookie of the Year. Oh my gosh, those stats are nasty. Colin Sexton, 6th Man of the Year. Giannis, Defensive Player of the Year. I don't know who that is. Julius Randle, Clutch Player of the Year on the Lakers. Wow, those are good stats. And then we obviously have Coach of the Year. We don't have any All-NBA First Team players. We also don't have any All-NBA Second Team players. And we don't have any All-NBA Third Team players, bro. I need to pick up Blake Griffin because, like I said, back in his Piston days, it wasn't for long, but he was a beast. And it was cut a little short because he was injured a decent amount. And he just kind of fell off the earth. We just 4-1 the Pelicans in the first round. Cat with 21-9, 5, almost a steal and a block. Sabonis with 15-12, 6, almost a steal, half a block. Honestly, I like them as our big men. I'm going to keep them for the rest of the rebuild. Curry with 23-5, 6, a steal. KD with 22-8, 5, 1, 2 blocks. Wow, his defense is really good. Clay with 16-4, 3, a steal. Still not sure if I'm going to trade him or keep him. Rondo, we have an old bench, bro. He still averaged 8, 5, and a steal. That's really good. Joe Ingles with 4, 2, 3, and a steal as well. Sean Livingston with 5, 2, 3, and a steal. Got all three of those players on a minimum. And then Mike Muscala with 5, 4, half an assist. That's pretty much it. I got the whole bench on minimum deals. I couldn't afford anything else. We're playing the 6th-seeded Bucks, who have Brogdon, D. Wade, Chris Middleton, Giannis, Derek Favors. Raymond Felton is still in the league, bro. That's wild. Dante DiVincenzo. Man, if he takes off for them, that's going to be a nasty roster in the future. As, oh my, wait, why did I just look? First off, I've been tripping right now. Why was I looking at that Bucks roster when I'm rebuilding the Warriors in the Western Conference and we got smacked by the Timberwolves, bro? Draymond came out for revenge against us. We lost in 6 games. Why I was looking over here is beyond me. We got the Raptors versus Timberwolves, and the Timberwolves actually win an NBA championship with a roster of Jeff Teague, Jimmy, Wiggins, Draymond, and Mitchell Robinson, Luol Deng, Kevon Looney, Thaddeus. How do we get... I'm out of here, bro. I'm blaming it all on Clay. Box score for this final game. For us, Sabonis was our leading scorer. Okay, Clay... It wasn't even Clay's fault. This man, KD, just shot 5 for 16 from the field, and Curry shot 4 for 15. Yikes, that is bad. I've never seen it that bad. Jeez, man. I did end up trading Clay and firing Steve Kerr. I'm just narrowing it down to those were the issues, all right? I got Tyronn Lue in here. I got Malik Monk at the starting shooting guard position. He was on the Nuggets, so I don't know how they got him, but I took him, and now the Nuggets have Clay. As Ben Simmons actually wins another MVP with a 28-point triple-double. This man averaged over a triple-double a game. That is nuts, with some insane defensive stats as well. Once again, we do have Coach of the Year, and we don't have any All-NBA players. Wow, DeMarcus Cousins back on an All-NBA team at 31 years old. I'm convinced we revived that man's career. We're the 1st seed again, which seems to be the case as we 4-1 the Denver Nuggets. Season stats: Curry with 24, 5, 6, and a steal. Cat with 21, 9, 4, a steal, half a block, is up to a 92. Sabonis up to an 89, 17, 11, 6, and a steal. Malik Monk, 16, 3, 5 assists, a steal, 46% from the field, 41% from 3. Pretty much took a Klay Thompson role. KD with 28, 4, a steal, 1.5 blocks. Nicholas Claxton off the bench with 7, 5, 2 assists, half a steal, half a block. Rondo with 7, 6, a steal. Denny Advita did draft him, averaged 7 and 3 assists for us. I am looking for him to develop pretty well for us. And then I also picked up Danny Green, who averaged 4 points. I might just go with an 8-man rotation in the playoffs. This man's cold anyway. Yeah, we're just going to take his minutes. We're going to give 2 more minutes to Claxton. Then I'm going to give my starter some more minutes. Just like this. So now Curry and KD will be playing 38 minutes a game as we 4-1 Phoenix. We're actually playing the 6-seeded Kings, who have De'Aaron James Harden. De'Aaron's averaging 22, 6, 10 assists, 2 steals. Harden with 22, 5, 11 assists, 2 steals, 1.5 blocks, bro. What? Then they have Bojan Bogdanovic, who's playing really well. Marvin Bagley, Pau Gasol. How old is this man right now? 39. And then their bench is kind of mid. No way we lose. Okay, we sweep. Curry with another Western Conference MVP. We're playing the 4-seeded Cavs. We have Colin Sexton, Jordan Clarkson. Okay, we're getting our first championship this season as we, oh my gosh, we almost lost. We win in 7 games. Curry wins Finals MVP for our first championship of the video. We still have the same starting 5 as the previous season. The bench is a little different because Rondo is just getting up there in age. So I was able to sign a younger Dennis Smith Jr. Then I also drafted Guy Jones with like the 30th pick in the draft. So we'll see how that turned out. I'm running him at the bench power forward. Right now, we're still going to be a high 60-win team as we win 66 games. And Ben Simmons was his 3rd straight MVP. Christian Wood, 6th man of the year. Bam, defensive player of the year. Those stats are low-key nuts. Onyeka Okongwu, most improved. Ben Simmons, clutch player of the year. Oh gosh, he's shooting 25% from 3. It's over. Do we have any All-NBA players? This man Trae has been like on the All-NBA first team every single season. Steph Curry does make the All-NBA 3rd team. And we don't have any defensive players. Once again, we are the 1st seed facing the Dallas Mavericks as they lose in 4 games. Season stats, we got Curry with 28, 6, 7, 1. Just no signs of slowing down. Blake Monk up to 18, 4, 5. I'm really glad I traded Clay for him. KD with 19, 7, 5, a steal, a block. Sabonis with 10, 6, a steal, 15 points, 10 rebounds, 6 assists, and a steal. Cat with 18, 7, and 4. Nicholas Claxton with 7, 5, 2. I wish his defensive stats were better. It is what it is. Dinian Vita up to 8, 4, and 3. Dennis Smith Jr. with 5 and 3. Maybe not the best pickup. Kai Jones, whatever, in his rookie season with 5, 4, and a block. 44% from the field, is shooting 0 3-pointers as we also sweep the Nuggets. We're playing the Lakers, who have Lonzo, Caruso, Kuzma, Nikola Mirotic, Nikola Vucevic. Colin Sexton's actually coming off the bench, which is odd. Low-key, this roster is super deep. Their starting 5 isn't the most insane as we overcome a 3-0 deficit, and Stephen Curry is just backpacking the team. 27 points, 6 rebounds, 7 assists, 2 steals, 53% from the field, 100% from free throw, 49% from 3, and we're playing the Cavs again. It's a repeat of just the 2015 through like 2018 NBA season. They got some insane bigs in Gobert and Clint Capella. They have PJ Washington. I'm not worried about this team at all. I said that last season, and they took us to 7 games as we went in 4, and Steph Curry with another Finals MVP with 27, 6, 9, 1, and 1. Kevin Durant really hasn't been winning a bunch of stuff this season, but he's still been playing great, and the Warriors just won their 2nd championship of the video. There it is, fella. Curry finally wins another MVP, just not slowing down. Still is like a 98 overall. Average 27, 6, 7 over a steal for us. Paolo wins Rookie of the Year, which means Curry does make an All-NBA first team for us. Out of low-key, I don't want to say nowhere, because he's been making All-NBA teams, but he's been averaging those stats like every single season and hasn't really been in MVP talks. We are the 1st seed playing the Spurs as we win in 5 games. Season stats for the rest of our players. Blake Monk with 17, 4, 6 assists, a steal. Like I said, I'm so glad I picked him up. Cat with 18, 7, 4 assists. Sabonis with 16, 9, 6, a steal. Kevin Durant actually down to 15, 5, 5, a steal over a block. That is what it is. He's a 99 overall. This is probably the longest I've kept together a starting 5. I just found the players I wanted on the team very early on. Did pick up Benedict Mathurin in the draft, average 9, 3, and assist. Nicholas Claxton with 7, 5, 2 assists. Not even half a steal, a little over half a block. Dinian Vita with 9, 4, 3. And then Kai Jones with 5 and 5. I really like the team a lot. If we win this season, this will be our 3rd championship in a row as we're playing a very small ball Lakers roster, very defensive oriented as we win in 6 games. Curry wins another Western Conference Finals MVP. Bro, oh my gosh. We got the Knicks with John Morant, who's averaging 26, 4, 8 a steal. Anthony Edwards, who he's still very young. Josh Hart, we got Boardman at 6'4". We got Porzingis still on the Knicks. James, oh my, it's over. And they got a good bench, bro. I forgot about Nick Burns. Oh, we're cooked. We're cooked. We win in 6. We ain't cooked. KD finally wins a Finals MVP for our 3rd championship, averaging 22, 6, 6, a steal, 2 blocks, 55% from the field, 100% from free throw, 44% from 3. If you guys enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe, comment, and I will catch you all with the next video.